Okay, so we shall kick off this special session. All right, so like I say, if you are tuning in right now, all right, so do put all your distraction off, your Facebook, your WeChat, your TikTok, everything to just off it first, because you want to concentrate on this special interview, because this will be not repeated again, and things that you hear from there is hear from here tonight is going to change your life from here. All right, so let me bring the man online, and if you have some of your friends, member, whoever it is, prospect or what, and not bring them online, call them, TikTok them, whatever ways, bring them online, because they're going to hear something that's going to blow their mind. Okay, so let me just search for the man. All right, so, and let me get his, this is a little bit. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, today is a special interview with the man, with our founder and CEO of Exxa, Mr. Danny Pang. He's going to come online for us to hear from him, to share what he got to share, his experience, what is Exxa going to be, and more importantly, maybe give us a little bit a glimpse of what is going to happen on the 28th of November, the Exxa grand launch in Singapore Marina Bay Sands. So Danny, do I have you online? Yes, I do, right?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have the man online, Mr. Danny Pang. All right, so if you have any question, do text on to our chat room. We are gonna have a little intro first, and from there we're gonna get into a little question and answer, and Danny is gonna wrap up some special announcement. All right, so Danny, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, thanks for coming online. It's privilege and it's an honor, and I know you are very, very busy. Thank you for sparing your time to be with us at this 11 o'clock in Singapore time. All right, so maybe for a start, can you just tell the audience out there, the world, who you are first, and what is your experience, and I think maybe just touch on a little bit of why do you want to set up Exxa. Take it away, Adam.
All right. Thank you, Mike. Hi, everybody. Thanks for being online. And is of course, very exciting. It's a good evening here in Singapore. And maybe good morning somewhere else around the world. But anyway, I think technology have allowed us to connect. And this is a wonderful time to embrace technology moving towards the year 2020. Yeah? I think also Thanksgiving is coming up. I think what is important is I think in Asia here, not many of us celebrate Thanksgiving, but I think it's a time to be thankful and grateful for all the opportunity and the wonderful things that we have in life. And it's also a good time that we actually going to officially launch Exxa Network on the 28th of November. So that's a Thanksgiving day, mostly in US and Canada, and some places. So it's been about almost 8 weeks now since we officially kick off Exxa Network. But basically, I think one of the reasons why we put together this platform is to actually embrace what is happening right now in the digital world. With all the blockchain and of course with digital currency, and also I think the potential that we have to be able to create the digital wealth for all those people out there who's looking to have a better lifestyle, and also to be able to be connected, and also to enjoy the benefits of being involved in this amazing world of digital currency. Now, basically, my background came from network marketing. I myself has been involved in this industry about 30 years. I joined a company as an independent distributor back in 1990, and I was with one company for 20 years. And 10 years ago, I decided to set up my own company here in Singapore. And right now, we are operating in 25 different countries. And the reason is actually to, really provide someone a home, a place that they can enjoy, Exxa Global is a company I set up mainly dealing with direct selling of nutritional products. Now I was looking at how I can actually use blockchain and also the digital currency to build a platform so that my own business can enjoy all the saving from transactional and also to have a platform that is safe, secure. While looking that, I realized that there was a lot of opportunity for me and my partners that we can provide a platform that more people can participate and also to enjoy a one-stop blockchain platform that allow you to create wealth, enjoy wealth, and also spend wealth. And one of the things that we did, when we put together is, of course, to focus on what we call a trading platform that is part of a vertical to create, you know, I would say passive income. And of course, one of the most exciting thing about our industry is that we are able to create passive income for many people. And when Excel platform was put together about 1.5 years ago, we are looking at different technology, different verticals, and different channels that we can put together to create a platform that can be safe, secure, sustainable, but more important for everybody to be able to participate and also enjoy the whole development of this long-term potential that we have in the blockchain industry. So that's how Exxa Network was created. We have put a very, very solid team of tech partners. We have put a very solid team of management partners. We have put a very solid team of marketing partners. And we are very excited since we kind of kick off for the past 8 weeks. We have experienced tremendous growth and realized that a lot of people are looking for a safe place to be and also the very secure place to be. And more important is a place where they can call home. There's too many failed projects out there, and we decided that this project is something that we want everybody to be our partners and to work together and to develop something that is long term. And I think one of the biggest challenge that we have is when we're looking at being transparent, one of the most difficult thing is do we want it to be real or real time? So there's a couple of things people already been experiencing the past 6 months in the industry, where there's so many failed projects because the management are there only for a very short term. So for us, when we decided that we are real, we want to put something that people not only can participate and earn a lot of income, passive income, but also to enjoy really something that is sustainable and long term. So to address some of the things that happened in the past few weeks, I think we've done quite my engineers and my support team have done quite an amazing job in solving some of the issue, and we'll continue to expand on that. We'll continue to grow on that, and also to develop many exciting projects within this platform. So one of the things that I want to share just real quick is that we are planning, one of the most important things is to have communication. And because we are in the business of building people, and I think one of the things that we need to do is not to do just the weekly Zoom call to get people in. But I think on the company point of view, starting December the 5th, we're going to have what we call a weekly webcast. And one of the purpose of doing a weekly webcast is to address issues and updates on the Exxa network every week in a fast and also effective way, and create momentum for every one of you to build up. All right. So this week weekly webcast is going to be launched December the 5th. After we'll do a major announcement this coming Thursday on the 28th. And give you a glimpse of all the topics and also the schedules and all the team that's behind this weekly webcast. Beside that, it's also an opportunity for everybody also to use it to attract new user and new partners into our network. But more important is to be able to communicate consistently with all the so-called support, whether it's tech support, marketing support, programs, activities. So this will be all done weekly, most by the management team. We'll be also inviting some of our top leaders who've been very successful being with us a couple of weeks, and also will invite some of these people to share their experience and their success story. So this will be part of the Digital Academy, where we will also going to be launching some of the basic Exxa videos for education, but more important for marketing, to keep the whole network together so that people can understand more, learn more, and be educated so that they can be out there sharing. And of course, some of you might have known in the past couple of weeks during our other kickoff event or pre-launch event that we have done over in Singapore and Malaysia and Vietnam. We are introducing our vertical partners, iBanco, that will be launching the P2P system within our mobile app. They'll be also launching what we call a mobile POS, as well as a mobile so-called OTC program and a mobile merchant program. So these are all very exciting things. So be there on the 28th, because it's important to get as much information as possible. And for those who cannot be here in Singapore, we'll be recording it and broadcast it. And then we'll also plan to be on road shows beginning the year 2020. From January, every single month will be packed a lot of programs, activities, events along the way. Of course, we already scheduled our 4 major leadership summit for next year. February, you'll be able to participate. The first one that's coming up in Da Nang, Vietnam. Then in May, we're going to be in Dubai. No, I think May is going to be in Turkey, Istanbul. Then in the 4th August, we're going to be in Dubai. And the end of year, we're going to be in North America, which could be Mexico City or somewhere in California. All right. Now, the other thing I think that is probably the most important, and for most of the so-called partners that have joined us the couple of 8 weeks, everybody has been dying to look at our Vivo class. How is our trading doing? I think the good news is, of course, our first month in October, we are able to generate a 4.2% in return for all the investors. I think some of it considered very low in the market. I think the comparison is, if you look at with a money game or some of the investment scam out there, of course we are low, but I think more important is we are very real. And we are also looking at, beside Vivo Class, one of the announcements we're going to make on the 28th is to have another trading strategies that we've been exploring for the past 9 months. This will be also announced that it's another strategy that we are going to be providing to increase the earnings. And, everybody are always looking at earnings. I think the key part is we like to deliver as much earning as possible. But I think more important is also the company and the management of this platform has to be profitable. And I think by putting more strategies that we're going to be announcing, plus more videos and also materials to show some trading history, plus also how we do trading. So the videos that we are putting together is not just to market the platform or the trading strategies that we are doing, but it's also to allow most of the users to understand the basic of crypto trading. All right, so we'll be announcing our exchange partner also during that week. And of course, one of the key things that we have learned in the past 6 weeks is looking at the networkers and looking at the investor. We like to, make some enhancement to the compensation of the referral rewards program. Please forgive us because it was a time where this past 8 weeks was a good time for us to look at the whole program and how to enhance it. I think my objective for putting this platform is to make sure that everybody is well rewarded, so that they can always enjoy. They're going to be able to enjoy the passive income that everybody dream about, but have never really felt it or feel it or achieve it. So one of the announcements that we're going to make is major, very major. This is to focus on not just the investor, but the builders, all right, the leaders who has put their time and effort, their belief and their commitment to this platform, and to also look at the sustainability and the long-term potential. We're going to be announcing a global pool, all right, where we're going to be able to take daily and hopefully a percentage, a very nice percentage of the company earnings, all right, and distribute it, down to all these leaders who at this level, who are working out there, driving the team. So all the X1, the good X1, on their way to X2, X3, and X4 and X5, you'll be seeing a lot of nice bonus that we're going to put together. And for this coming 28th, we are also going to be announcing, all right, a major partnership that we are doing, which is very exciting, but yet I can't share too much with you because this is still going to be in the final stages. But this partnership will allow us to be, able to move not just globally, but to be able to move globally and still be able to provide a lot of interesting program. Of course, most of you know by now that we are putting the travel verticals together. We are putting the digital academy together. We are putting together the exchange and the P2P, and also the mobile POS. And all this program is not going to continue to stop. All right, all these projects are all put together so that the platform will have very, very solid user base. But not only that, we're going to create an ecosystem that everybody can participate and enjoy, all the wonderful things that the blockchain can provide. All right. So beside that, I think more important is Mike. I think everybody got to understand there's a lot of exciting lucky draw prizes that we are going to be giving out. All right. I think the top grand prize is a very exciting, fully paid package to Bali and a 4-bedroom villa. All right, and plus many more. Beside Exxa tokens, we are giving a lot of wonderful stuff. But more important is to be there so that you can see where the future is with this wonderful network. All right.
Wow, that is you have already let the cat out of the bag in a lot of ways. It's okay, doesn't matter. In life, it's just like we never know what is going to happen. All right, that
Hey, it's
is super
Thanksgiving, so
exciting.
we're going to keep on continue to give. I think, one of the things that we want people to experience is a place where they can enjoy a lot of wonderful lifestyle.
Wow, awesome. Okay, so that is awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have heard all the good news. Maybe we retrack it a little bit back. I think some of the people may be like new or here. Maybe Danny, can you just also share a little bit of why the partnership with SQ2 is important, and they host like a 25%. So maybe share a little bit thoughts on that to let people know why is having a technology partner is important.
I think from day one, what is more important for everybody to understand is that Exxa Network wants to build its own entire team. All right. As for me and many of our management team, we have experience in networking. All right, we have experience in marketing, we have experience in management. But I think the core of this platform is really the technology behind it. Having SQ2, in fact, the whole project started because I was looking at SQ2 to provide me the technology for my own business. I just don't want to go out there and just look at, someone to provide me a service or a contract to build my tech. So I decided that in order for this platform to be sustainable and to be able to grow, because the blockchain industry is changing every single week. I mean, it's just so amazing what is happening, and there's so many new tech coming out. So that's where we decided from day one when we formed this company to manage this platform. SQ2 FinTech has to be equity partner so that they can develop the team, focus on the tech, and to also launch all the other projects and other verticals that we have, and to be able to provide different channels for us to move out. And this is basically, if you look around right now, in the current modern world, we, everybody is growing like crazy. Every country, everybody is moving into blockchain. But what is really blockchain? I mean, is this just about Bitcoin or Ethereum? I think there's more to that. And we are focusing on really creating a platform that we can add, but also to have our own in-house tech team to continue to support the tech, but to also develop all the tech that is needed to make this platform the best in the world.
Wow, I think that is very, very important too. Okay, and another thing, can you share with the rest of the people out there what is the unique, USP, like what we say in any business or in any platform, there is a USP. USP means like a unique selling from. What is how Exxa is different from the rest out there?
I think number one, probably the most important thing for all of you to do your due diligence is that who are the people behind this project? Who are the people managing this platform? I think please understand that I didn't build this to be just my company. I want it to be our company. So every one of you who join us is our partners. So that is our intention from day one, is to build this so that everybody can own a piece of it. Now, with that said, then who is managing it? I mean, who are the, who are the companies? Who are the people? I think the big difference is we are very open and very transparent about who we are. We are not hiding there, behind our back. And so from day one, we wanted everything to be transparent, to be on the chain, on the public chain. So if you see most of our transaction, whether funds coming in, funds moving from your wallet to the trading wallets, everything is recorded on the chain. And of course, with that, everybody knows blockchain is secure, it's very transparent, but it's slow. So with that, I think the big difference here is that we are willing to be open to show everybody what we are doing behind the scene. Everything that comes in, every funds that you put in, every of your assets that you put in is protected. We want it to be as safe as possible. I think with that, I think we are really unique and different. And of course, our plan is to launch this globally. But where is our strength? I mean, our strength is really in creating a support system, but also, a long-term plan for this platform to be able to sustain and to be still around 10 years from now, 20 years from now. I think most people are looking at the so-called digital currency or the cryptocurrency world as a hit and runs opportunity. We don't see it that way. I think we see it more than that. We see that we can the any platform that is as big as Amazon. We feel this platform is going to be as big as Grab, and many other platform out there that has been very successful. So our business model is no different from those platforms. It's very simple, taking the opportunity to provide the user and the people out there to enjoy and to create what we call digital wealth and lifestyle.
Wow, I think that has Danny have said it all, and I think Danny, I've heard you saying this kind of like I put it in like a 4R, like Exxa is all about the real people behind it, all right, real founder, real trading out there, and a real platform that people anyone can achieve the success. Can I just put it in this 4R?
Very correct. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
with that say also, what is real? I mean, people expect real time, but real time is not real. All right. So I want to encourage everybody to say, come and experience, come in and experience, join us. Of course, we are still a very young company, but be part of us and really work with us and experience with us, all the wonderful things that's going to happen. And we'll continue and continue to work with a lot of different vertical partners to give you a platform that you can almost do everything. And again, our statement is very clear, Exxa Network, this platform is just going to be a one-stop blockchain platform.
Wow, I like that, man. All right, so maybe for time being, maybe we just take some questions. See anyone in the chat room have any question? All right, so Singhok and Gary, can you just help me to just monitor that? Let me know there is any questions so far. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to put in your question in the chat so that we can get Danny to answer. All right, and this is the best time for you to ask question directly to Danny, and this is an opportunity. Like next time, we may not have this opportunity. We may have to
Oh,
queue up
you
to
will,
ask
you
question.
will.
Just
Trust
kidding.
me, I enjoy being around everybody. So, I think most of the leader already experienced that the past 8 weeks. I'm always out there. And I think I enjoy being out there, being with you guys. More important is, just give us the feedback, let us know what we need to do. Being a Singapore-based country, of course, we are moving around here, focusing around Singapore, Malaysia, the ASEAN region. So people in US, Europe, please be patient. We are planning a lot of exciting things, a lot of events that we will move towards that whole continent, all right, from one place to another. But I think right now more important is we want leadership, all right. We want you to come in, all right, and take charge and work with us and communicate with us and see how we can grow faster, but more important is sustainable. And so I'm looking forward to be on this kind of call weekly. Like I say, it is already scheduled, all right, from the December the 5th. We're going to have what we call weekly webcast, which will also be through Facebook Live, through Zoom, through also not forgetting the Chinese speaking market and the Malay speaking market. So we will have different speakers online to be able to communicate and to update everybody on a weekly basis. All right.
Wow, that is awesome, man. We're gonna have timely update for everybody. So okay, we have some
Every single
question.
week.
Every single week. Wow, they're gonna get you a lot, very busy. Okay, so we have Cindy asking this question. Recap: Francis says that Exxa applying license from another country. Why not Singapore? Maybe they're talking about somewhat the what do you call digital asset management license. Yeah, Danny, you want to address that?
Oh, okay. So the question is, are we getting a digital
Digital asset
fund management license?
fund management license, something like that.
Yeah, I think for those who understand what is available out there at this moment, from day one, again, I share this with many people, and I'll share this with you. from day one, we already have our in-house legal counsel. So we want to be able to be legally compliant with each market, but each market is so very different. So one of the things that we want to do is to make sure that we are protected, all right, as a company. The platform itself, Exxa Network, does not take in fiat or fiat to crypto or crypto to fiat. Now, with that said, there's still a gray area about what are we managing. So one of the things that we are doing is we are applying, all right, licenses for exchange, for fund management of digital assets in different countries, all right. We are almost there, all right. We have what we call tentative approval for one license. We might be able to announce by this Thursday. I'm not sure. I'm looking at the paperwork. But that will allow us, not just this year, but next year, to be able to do many more projects, all right, that require this kind of licensing. So definitely for us as a company, we are on track, all right, and we will continue to make sure that we are legal compliant in most markets.
Okay, awesome. Yep. Okay, we have another question from Rick. You mentioned P2P, OTC, and also exchange will still be able to convert Exxa to ETH or USDT instead of going through the channel to cash out. Will we still? Okay.
At this moment, the one thing that we are launching also, which I forgot to share, will be a swap, all right, a swap where you can convert your ETH to BTC or BTC to ETH, and just so it's a swap that will where is the lowest transaction cost out there. Basically, that will be also launched by December, which will be announced at the Singapore launch. All right. So at this moment, we are still looking at different programs. So this swapping will also be within your within the app. Is it going to be from Exxa token to different crypto currency? That is not in place yet because Exxa token is ERC20. So we are looking at different so-called solution, all right, to how to make it more seamless for you guys and to save all the transaction costs of converting to Ether first, and then from Ether converting to BTC or LTC or whatever. So to answer your question, it is in place. We are considering, but in the meantime, we'll launch the swap program where you can just go into the app and make that swapping within the app.
Wow, that is exciting. So you don't have to get out of the apps. Everything can be in apps.
All right.
All right, that is something good. I've been always getting out to do shopping and things like losing a lot of transactions. Right. So I think maybe whilst you have any questions, Cindy have what's your vision to build Exxa target number of user partners and merchants?
First thing first, I think more important is that our target is to make sure that this platform is safe, stable, all right, and with the best so-called technical support to make sure that it's always running smoothly. Now, so that it can be long-term. So it's the vision that we are looking at for the next 20 years at least, all right? The next thing is our target is to have 1 million users, all right, and I know this can be, maybe considered too optimistic to some people out there, but we're going to our target is to hit 1 million users or partners by June 2020, all right. And our merchant programs that we are putting together, I can't even give you a number because it's going to be so scary, depending on how our partners reach out to all this, because our merchant program also involve everything on the mobile app. So our whole POS system is going to be not just a normal POS but mobile POS, the digital mall, everything will be so high tech that is going to be reaching out to unbelievable. But we are looking at just ASEAN alone. I think we're going to hit at least up to 250,000 merchants, all right, within ASEAN alone. So there's a lot of programs that we are putting together, a lot of projects that we are planning. One of the things that, if you look at why we built Exxa Network as a platform, is that we are embracing technology. So, it's really high tech. But why choose networking? Why choose network marketing? I think, we shouldn't and shouldn't, all right, forget about the high touch. I think if we can put together a high tech and a high touch company and a platform, I think this combination will really push us to a whole next level of who we really is. And sometimes it's so difficult to transfer that touch, over technology. But I think right now, I already feel the touch, with you and all the leaders putting effort in Zoom calls. If we can transfer that emotion and that to the people out there and feel for them and think for them and work together, I think, this is what Exxa Network is going to be, a very, very unique platform for people to enjoy and earn.
Wow, definitely. I like the part of the high tech and the high touch. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I think for the past 1 week, we have seen what an Exxa network have done for us, and I think people have feedback that I think it's 2 days ago that the Exxa Ethereum wallet was like down on funds, and within a few hours, then he say, wow, we top it up, and then wow, bingo. I think top it up with 999 Ethereum, right?
It was 1,000. The rest went to gas fee.
Oh yeah.
See, some of the partners don't understand. We do not keep your funds and do nothing with it and sit there for you to withdraw or convert. See, everything goes into the trade. All right. So when there's a conversion, when there's a withdrawal, then we pull it out from our trading account with Binance. So when that happens, it all takes time. Of course, the conversion wallet needs to be topped up regularly, but all our funds and assets is all sitting to be traded. I mean, so I can't imagine how some company actually keep the funds and instantly can allow people to convert or withdraw. Then the funds are not really trading, to me. So we do not use the fund for anything. I think if you look at who we are, you do your due diligence, check us out. This company was formed before we even launched the project, meaning that the company was formed in May and we launched our project in September. Now during this time, if you look at we already have a paid up capital of 1 million US, so we already funded ourselves, and we do not want to go out there and collect funds from all the people out there and start using it to develop the project. So that's the big difference. If you look at most projects, they launch it out first, take your money, and then they start building. And if they make it, fine. If they don't, then they go bye-bye. So to us, that's the big difference. All right, we are well funded. We started off funding the project, building the tech, building the platform before we launch. All right. So that's a key factor in who we are and our long-term plan in developing a safe and secure platform for everyone.
Wow, that's awesome, man. Yeah, that means we don't have idle money like idling there, doing nothing, and it's all put to use and trade for us. Okay, we have a question. Exxa expected price coming 3 months. Okay.
So the question is to hold or not to hold. I think can we wait till Thursday? All right, when I start, you see, I've always asked to give the company about 3 months. I think on Thursday we might be able to start giving some indication of the project that we are able to launch, because I think the appreciation of the Exxa token is key, all right, to what revenue we are able to bring to the platform. platform, but more important is what earnings. You see, if I can appreciate a token without having a real business, real earnings, real revenue, then it's a fake project. To me, a real project needs time to look at the numbers and to justify the appreciation of the token. But I can give you an indication that at the rate that we are moving, we have really attracted a lot of funds. More important, we have attracted a lot of user partners, and also more important is we are getting a lot of so-called potential vertical partners that want to be part of this platform. Now, with all those, if it's coming in real fast within the 1-2 months, I think I can safely say we can kick off the year 2020 with a very nice bounce on the Exxa token.
Wow. All right. Wow. This is getting me excited. I think we're going to have insomnia tonight, right? All right.
I'm saying is those people who join us now, more important is the pioneers, all right? The believer, those who are the first mover, you will get advantage of some of the benefits and programs that we're going to launch. You see, from day one, I already share with everybody, this is not my platform. This is not just me. It's not built around just a few of us. It's built so that every one of you are part of this. You are our partners, and you all will be well rewarded. When we bring this platform to the next level.
Okay. Wow. Yes, that's excellent. Okay, we have Alan. Okay, Alan asking Danny, there are a lot of FUD, fear and uncertainty, doubt if Exxa will be the same fate as CS platform means members fund will lock in and couldn't do any removal converting. Can you share your view on the current issue and how we're going to avoid this issue they had? Thanks. That's from Alan.
Again, very simple. I mean, there's so many different projects out there, and there's always, when you start delivering and giving out earnings that is ridiculous. All right. So, how can anyone, all right, give out earnings of 20 to 30% a month? I mean, that is not be real, guys. All right. There's no such it's too good to be true. But yet, when that happens, people jump in and take all their life saving and hard-earned money and start investing into this project. And most of the time, they can last probably about 6 to 9 months. Now, again, why are we different? I mean, just look at our earnings. It's the lowest right now in the market. But hey, how can you complain about for 3 to 6% a month? I mean, last month we did 4.2. This month we might be able to be only at 4. So basically, we are looking at real numbers, all right, real earnings. And when it's all about risk management. It's about the management team managing this fund to make sure that they distribute what is right, all right, to the network. So, like I say, and a lot of people left us, I think, after a couple of weeks, when I make a statement, say sometimes it could be zero, you know, but it's definitely not going to be negative because of how we trade and, with the strategy that we have. But we have not gone below 0.1, I mean, in terms of daily earning. But we are actually floating around 0.1 something to, we have not even hit 0.2. So, with all the payouts and everything, all this company definitely, will be in trouble. So I don't think we'll be at that level. And of course, we are also not appreciating our token. I said from day one, you got to give us, 3 months. All right. So that when we have real numbers, we'll give real earnings and we'll give real appreciation. So, people get excited about, wow, investing in companies that has token, doubling, every week. Uh, those are all signal that the company is going to fail, all right, or disappear. So we don't plan to do any of those marketing strategy.
Wow, awesome. Said. Okay, we Cindy have a question that I missed out. Say 1 million payout capital is put to Devo for trading.
Oh, no, no, no. When you look at our so-called business profile, that is public information that, you can download it online, pay $5. You can see when we register the company. So our paid up capital for the company is USD 1 million. All right. But we have shown during our so-called private event, when we launched, we also funded our trading account with $10 million so that we can start, Devo Plus to trade. And because Devo Plus is an algorithm, it's a machine learning AI project. Of course, beside Devo Plus, we've been looking at different projects and different engine, to say. But if you look at the return, then the funding that we've done, we are very open. You can see those numbers out there. Where most projects don't fund themselves, they always use the investor money to fund projects or to use it to do different things. So I think Mike, you've been with me 8 weeks now with all the leaders here in Singapore and across the region. We have funded like no other company in terms of events and support. As a company, I think very few company does that. So we like to put ourselves and say we like to invest in you first, all right, and then work with you and then grow together.
Wow, excellent. Okay, so Danny, I will give you a little bit break first. So I'll let some of the leaders out there, is Uncle online? Uncle, I see you. Okay, so maybe Uncle can just give a sharing of, so far with Exxa and particularly why people have to be at our grand launch. Let me unmute you. All right. So, Uncle, take it away.
Thanks, Mike. Hey, Danny, good to see you, buddy.
Hey, Uncle.
I'll be.
Are you back?
No, I'm reaching day after tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. So, guys, wow, we are just like 4 days away from the grand launch. Oh my God! It's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 4 days from now, we will all be together and celebrating Exxa's official launch. And Danny, you already revealed a lot of details, man. It's so exciting to hear all the exciting announcements. I was calling Mike and Sengok every day. Hey, Mike, tell me. I'm sure you know the secret. What's coming? What's coming? What's coming?
Nobody knows except today.
Yeah, so, good to know all the updates. Guys, I'm Ankur Agarwal, originally from India, now living in Dubai. Been in network marketing for a very long time now. Not as long as Danny, but about 15 years now. And, when it comes to Exxa, like my number one reason to join this company was I've been in the cryptocurrency network marketing space, right, since 2015, and obviously product-based networking before that. And one thing I've seen in the last 4 years is that none of the opportunities I have done before or the other opportunities existing in the market had a transparent management team combined with a proper legal structure in place. Here you're talking about a Singapore-based company with Singapore-based management team. Everything is very clear and very transparent, which is very important because when the shit hits the fan, we have seen it so often in the crypto world. A lot of people who do not have the right corporate structure in place have no kind of legal responsibility. And, so it's a lot of, let's just say, unshady things happen behind the scenes. And that's why you see crazy numbers, token price of the token multiplying 50, 100x time. In fact, I'm scared if a company is paying very high returns. How many times you've seen companies doing 2% a day, 5% a day, 6% a day, and closing within 30, 60, 90 days? Recently, a big wallet company closed. Guess what? Their token multiplied by 20 times in a period of 90 days. While Bitcoin is crashing from $14,000 to $7,000, you're talking about a token having fake price manipulation 20 times. So I think when you look at Exxa, you got to look at it from a real business perspective, not like a money game. And that's what you see, whether it's the return, the price of the token, the leadership, transparent corporate. These are the factors which bring me comfort that I can sleep well in the night, and at the same time, bring my leaders, bring my teams who also want similar experiences. So I think that's very strong with Exxa. We have completed 6 or 7 weeks now. I believe that was phase 1 of Exxa. What you will see after the event will be start of phase 2, which is ecosystems, enhanced compensation plan, major global events happening around the world. I think it's just going to be awesome. And last but not the least, in my 15 years in this industry, one thing which I've learned is that the biggest promoter of the biggest event builds the biggest business. Always remember that, because that's where belief shifts happen. That's where people, it's not about when you join the business, it's about when the business gets inside you. And that happens in event. So I have a lot of leaders coming in, close to 100 leaders from India, Vietnam, Malaysia, a few leaders from Europe, Dubai. Other leaders have a lot of leaders attending. So it's going to be an awesome event. Looking forward to meet all of you. You still got 3 more days. Hustle, 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 and get as many people to the event as you can. That's all, Mike. Thank you.
Wow, awesome sharing, man. All right, so do we have Gary? Gary, are you online? Gary, Xin Chao. Come on, come on. We have Gary. Gary, calling Gary once. Calling Gary. Gary. Where is our Gary? All right, if not, Ellen, are you online? Ellen, are you online? See Ellen?
Yeah,
all right.
I'm online.
Ellen is all the way in Mumbai now, is it? Are you in Mumbai?
All right, now it's Mumbai.
Yeah, Mumbai. Let's go, okay, man. Just in a very short time, share one thing you experienced in this probably 2 months, and why people must be at the grand launch.
It's simple because it's a real project, and why I so focus on Exxa is because I myself was scammed twice, So I started to study companies and look into the founders group, and this is one of the, like what Anchor has just shared. I don't want to add on what he has add on, but what I see with my own eyes, living in Singapore, having such a powerful team of successful businessmen coming together to do something good for the society and the community. I think this is mustn't be missed platform. And of course, I was here in Mumbai. And when I share with them, most of them they love it here because they were once hurt. They was burned by some of the platform. That's one of the big platform. They just just locked the fund, and now no one can remove anything from the fund. So they are very fearful of platforms. So we actually come here to give them a lot of confidence. Telling them, educating them that what is the right platform, what is the proper platform, and don't just go in because of they promise you like 20 times, 50 times, and that is ridiculous, totally ridiculous. That's not business anymore. We don't run a business giving overpaying to all my staff. I can't even sustain in a business. I myself a business owner, I know that. So for this coming 28th November, we are all looking forward. I'll be back on the 28th, right from Mumbai, right? So some of my Thailand leaders and my Malaysian leaders and Indonesian leaders, they're all flying over. So we're gonna looking forward for this wonderful event with all the top leaders of the world. And I always say, Exxa is here to stay, built to success, and built to sustain. So this is my take. Thank you very much, Mike, and thanks, Danny.
Awesome, man. Brother, I like your hairstyle there, right? Do take care in Mumbai, and okay, we have one question here. Devos is trading in Binance Exchange only or any other exchange? Danny, do you have answer to this?
You must be unmute. Yeah. Okay,
Yes,
can you hear me?
Good.
Oh, right now, our fund size are not that big. We have only hit 30 plus million. So we are only right now trading in Binance and no other exchange.
Okay, good. If Binance stop robot trading in their platform, then what will be strategy?
Say again?
You say, if Binance stop robot trading in their platform, then what will be strategy?
Oh, okay. We are looking at different strategies right now, where we are not dependent on only one exchange. But I think Binance being the biggest, right now, they are able to handle. And of course, like I said, there's other trading strategies that we are doing, not just bot trading. So we'll share that on the 28th of November, just to make sure that everybody comes. To the
Yes,
event.
yes. Don't
If I
tell them
share everything
everything.
here, then nobody needs to be there. But on
Okay.
the 28th, we'll make a couple of so-called sharing, and updates on how we are planning our management. Because if you look at it, when our fund size hit 100 million to 200 million, trading right now is good. We also got to look at, say, how good it is going to be next year, all right? Or can the market do that kind of volume in one exchange? So there's a lot of consideration that we have to put in to make sure that if we even have to stop a project at 100 million or 200 million, we might, do that. I mean, like most funds, traditional funds do that too. So to answer your question, we don't know. I mean, when that happens, right now, I think at this situation or at this moment of time, we want to be able to manage this fund and to protect, so-called the initial or the pioneer who would be with us, and maybe, close the project and, close this Devo Plus and maybe start another project, because another project might not be as so-called exciting, or the returns might not be that rewarding, but it's still going to be, different project in what we call the crypto market.
Wow. Okay. So that's kind of like you have a inner circle group for those pioneer that stick with Exxa and things like that. Can I say so?
Yeah, of course. And we'll
Wow,
continue
excellent.
over the years. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think Gary, I'm minting you now. Okay, Gary.
Hey, hello.
Yes. Okay.
Hi.
Go ahead and just share one
Hi.
thing you really appreciate or experience in Excel in these 2 months, and why must everybody be at Excel Grand Launch? Take it away.
I'm actually here with Darren. Hey, Darren.
Hey.
Yeah, we're actually at MBS. So I think today we just got a call, and I think we're very excited for the launch of Exxa on the coming Thursday. And I think so far, I mean, because I've been through so many money games, Ponzi's, and stuff like that, we have been very excited before with other projects, and we actually saw how they actually escalate the price of their tokens, their crypto native tokens and stuff like that. So I think when we are in Exxa, I wouldn't say that for a moment, right, we are a bit disappointed with the low returns. I think most of us we actually felt that way for a while. And I think most of our leaders, when we spoke to them, these are some of the issues that they actually mentioned. But when they suddenly saw that for the past 2 to 3 months, other projects they can't withdraw their capital, and then suddenly recently with S Block, the whole withdrawal stopped all of a sudden. So I think all these actually showed them that actually getting lesser returns is still better than getting no returns at all. So actually, most of them they actually come to terms with this, and I think they can actually see. I think time will tell how Exxa can actually prove itself. So even from the Chinese market, the Chinese leaders, we actually told them that if they do not believe that the company is real, if they have their doubts, please make the trip, spend time in their business, spend the money, buy a ticket, come down, and what the leaders
Everybody is on a conference call.
Yeah, so what we can do is we can actually arrange a private session with Danny, with Francis, for them to clear all of their doubts. That's why I believe that this Exxa Grand
Okay, just hang on. Let me maybe I have okay. All right. Okay, Gary, go ahead. Sorry, just now.
yeah. So as I was saying, this is the opportunity for them to actually come down and see for themselves, like what the company is about, experience the culture, meet the leaders, meet the founders. So there's no better way than to do this yourself. Don't hear it from someone else. Don't hear it from other people saying that this is not real, that is not real. So I think that's the end of my sharing. So I hope to see all of you guys at the NBS event on Thursday.
Wow, excellent. All right. Yes, Gary is like rocking it, and partnering him is an awesome guy, man. All right. So we have our all right. Okay, Seng Hok, are you online?
Yes, I'm.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from our X3 of Exile. Come on, Seng Hok, take it away, man.
Thanks everybody. Yeah, thanks Danny. Yeah, it's Thanksgiving period. Thanks for giving all the snippets about this launch. We're getting very excited about some of the things that you mentioned about the ecosystems, about the trading, and about the global pool. I think this will really excite and fix all the puzzles in place. I think people that come on the launch, they will be they have the whole total picture about that. So we are definitely very excited to see this, and it is a great mechanism to do this Zoom call. I think we should leverage on it more so that people can hear from you and hear from some of the key founders like Francis that we did last week. Is very, very effective because in the market, people are looking for a real project. So there's none other projects that that have the real founders. It means the founders on paper. It's not the founders say they are the CEO or they are the founders, right? The founders on paper that come out and explain and talk about the vision and talk about what are the issues going on. And I think there's a significant people, a group of people wants to do that. Yeah, thanks for this opportunity for letting us to embark in this project at early stage. Just because we are all in Singapore, we are definitely very excited. So I was a venture capitalist. Just to share a bit, I like things to do with technology. That's why I embarked into the previous network marketing project, and then I also have 10 years of network marketing experience. So when we as a venture capitalist, when we take a look at a project, not only we want to find something very sexy, something very unique, something that's technology that can scale, but one very important thing is that the core thing that we look at, you know what, is actually the founders. So and we also don't want one founder, because one founder, something could happen to him, or he might change his mindset, no? Things are being risky, right? So we always look for core teams of founders, and we look at the integrity of the founders, and we look at the vision of the founders and the capabilities of the founders as well. And having worked with Exxa founders team for 3 months, I think I'm very happy with that. Definitely with you, with Francis, and with Gregory, in fact with some of the founders like Michael Chia and Freddie. So
Thank you.
Team. So definitely, I think the whole crypto industry, in my view, is just at the beginning stage. So we are just at the very beginning. If what we are doing going on long term, there's a very good possibility that we take this company and go into STO and IPO. And when that happens, cool, boom, boom. So everybody will be very excited. And there are many network marketing company that has went to listing, to IPO, that will sustain the company even further. And those people that start in the initial stage will benefit a lot, right? So I think we are just beginning of the whole cycle, and definitely very exciting. So definitely the launch is will have all the details. In fact, we only hear the items from you. We haven't hear what's the details of the global pool. I think a lot of leaders in the world are looking about on this, and also the details of the ecosystems in terms of the trading, in terms of the point of sales. There are a couple of point of sales there, and in terms of the travel. So, and then looking and sharing and lots of celebrations. So definitely, we definitely will bring lots of people there, and everybody that we bring over there is extra except to us. All right. Thank you.
Okay, so Seng Hok, don't go first. Maybe you can share then. What is your strategy to bring more people to the Exile events?
I think first of all, you just have to believe that there is this event, there's this opportunity, and then try always to get hold of them. Even you have to drag them there, or you have to sponsor them a ticket. I think it's definitely worth it, because if you sponsor 10 tickets and out of it, 1 or 2 person catch a vision, that will be a boomtown Charlie, right? So normally people will not do much. Normally magics happen in the events, right? So people go to events, Sometimes they see somebody speak some things, or sometimes they saw some development, or somebody go on stage and do some recognitions, and something sparks and something resonates, and that touches their heart. And then leaders are born that way. So events really is a magic. So bring lots of people to the event.
Excellent, man. Yes, well said. And right, ladies and gentlemen, this is enough said. Uncle have said that events after events. If you really want to earn something, go with yourself. See how Exxa is all about. See for yourself the live trading, the announcement, so that you yourself have the belief level. When your belief level go up, your congruence in whatever you say, and you can share with more people and help more people out there to achieve, earn extra income, financial freedom, time freedom. But if you bring 10 people there, just 10, just reach out to 10 of your friends out there, you're going to see your business grow like, magically to another level. But if you get 10 leaders to that events, whatever it takes, get 10 leaders to the events, that 10 leaders is going to bring in another 10. That is the number of hundreds. And in my 20 years of experience in whether is it network marketing, in sales or whatever, the magic number is 100. The magic number is 100. I can guarantee if you have 100 people at the events, financial freedom is definitely on your way. You will see your wealth 10x, your wealth definitely 10x. So, we have all the tickets that is available. Get to your leaders if you need some support on the tickets. If you are a bit short of money to get the tickets, get to your leaders, get your tickets. And those that have already gotten their tickets, get 10 more tickets. Make sure you give away that tickets to anyone that brave, get them to be there so that they can see that for themselves. And last but not least, Danny, do you have any last thing to tell them why they must be at the Exxa launch?
Well, I think the most important thing is that if you don't take that first step to be at the grand launch, to see what we are unveiling, plus all the potential of being surrounded by some of the best people in the industry, not just in network marketing, but in the crypto market, you're going to just be there to be able to learn so much. Of course, you have a chance to be one of the best, all right, and be a pioneer of this, going to be the best platform in the world.
Wow, awesome, man. I think Danny have shown it all. Other than that, there is lucky draw prize. You can win the what they call the 3-bedroom villa in Bali. Oh my God, I searched that through online. It's gorgeous. I think the place is like I call it like to die for type of place. It's beautiful. Can stay up to 8 pack, right? And you're gonna have 3,000 XR tokens that's gonna be won. 4 action cameras to be won. What else do I have? What else do we have? I can't remember what is the price out there. Somebody can
accommodation in St. Regis in Kuala Lumpur.
Oh yeah, you must stay
one-bedroom
there.
suite.
Me and Seng Hok stay there before. It's awesome. All right, especially the cookies, the pineapple tarts, 24 hours butler. Anytime you call, they'll come. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, you know what? We cannot stress enough. In this 20 years of experience in network marketing, last 3 years in cryptocurrency, I've seen almost every platform coming up, popping by. A lot of them giving you high returns. They are gone in 3, 6, 9 months, some even faster, 3, 6, 9 weeks. So we are very fortunate, and really we have. I want to thank Danny for this great opportunity, because I've not seen any founders that's working so hard together with the field leadership. We went to Ho Chi Minh. He's talking non-stop. We go to KL. He's talking non-stop. I think sometimes he works more than me. I just put people in front of him. He automatically just stop. All right. And really appreciate your time, Francis. Gregory.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Whole technical team, and so transparent. Anything he faces, challenges, he is always listening to leaders out there, and he's always doing his best. Even sometimes I think it's giving too much. We always want to hold him back. Daddy. But he said no. I just want to do it for the people. That one we can see it from our eyes, and we can feel it from the heart that you are really a founder that really meant what you say, and we have seen that maybe we only know you for like 3 months, but we have seen a lot of things that you've done for us. Really appreciate it. You know, me and Senga, we have a lot of time discussing with Danny, Francis. We know they are people with great hearts and they really want to do this Exxa, you know, platform, really something I call it built to last. You know, you have not read the book called Built to Last, go and read the book called Built to Last. Danny is doing exactly what the book is saying, to build to last something. And last but not least, I think we just want to summarize what is Exxa all about. I can say we summarize into that 4R. It's a real opportunity, real founder behind the project, really trading, and really something that is doable for anyone out there. I can tell you this is doable for anyone out there. So maybe we see any other last question. What if I can't be at the grand launch? One decision, just be at the grand launch. Do whatever it takes to be a grand launch, right? You will only hear the sexy news at the grand launch. So do whatever it takes, okay, to be at the grand launch, all right? So we are going to 4 days to Exxa grand launch. Super excited. Tonight, I'm not going to be able to sleep. You see my eye bag, right? I think Danny, we need some eye bag gel, you know, to be paid by Exxa. Yeah, really look at the eye bag. You know, a lot of us are unable to sleep, and we want to do our traditional every time when we are on this Zoom. Put on your video. We're gonna do our picture of our love, our Exxa, you know, figures, right? So let's do this, and so that next time we will have 100, 1,000, 10,000 here. You know, everybody, I'm gonna do a screenshot. So make sure your video is on. Make sure you give us the Exxa, you know, logo with the love. Okay. Yeah. Let me see. I need to like a 3-page. Okay. All right. The rest. Oh no. Okay. I only take those people with video. Wow. There's a lot. It's challenging to do a screenshot on that. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know, call everyone, text everyone. For the last 3-4 days, I've been texting everyone to be at the Exxa grand launch, because for me, it is very simple. If you know this word called YOLO, you only live once. Make it count. And I will say that Exxa grand launch is going to be a defining moments. History is going to be made there. So get your butt there. All right. So Danny, last but not least, I want to thank your time. Really appreciate whatever you do for us from bottom of heart. You know, on behalf of the team, really thank you so much for helping us to do this. And we truly and believe we are standing by you to make this an awesome platform. That's something that we can be proud of, especially as a Singaporean.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Good night.
See you on Thursday.
Yes, see you on Thursday. Bring 10, 100, 1,000 people there. All right. Good night, everybody.